So thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Hey curl friends, and welcome back to Love Your Curls TV. If you're new here, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so that you can be notified when we upload new videos. If you're not new here, then welcome back. I am so glad you stopped by. On this channel, we share real life routines, tips, and tricks to keep our curls healthy, hydrated, and full of life. Today's video is all about my daughter's hair. We're taking down her old braids, washing, deep conditioning, and styling her beautiful curls with a fun, beaded look at the end. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get into it. Alright, so let's start with taking down these old braids. These have been in for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks to be exact. I usually leave the braids up for 2 weeks and we do wash days every 2 weeks. They've held up pretty well, but it's definitely time for a refresh. Before I start, I always make sure to gently separate the braids with my fingers just to remove any buildup. I'm running my fingers through as I take it down. Patience is key during takedown. I try to avoid working so fast. I want to work in sections to avoid pulling or rushing through. Our goal is to preserve her length and avoid unnecessary breakage. You're doing a good job. As you can see, I have me a great little helper in the making. As I go through, I'm finger detangling and removing any shedded hair. Shed hair is normal, especially after a protective style, so don't panic when you see a little ball of hair at the end. It's all part of the process. Once all the hairs or braids are out, I run my fingers through her hair just to make sure that nothing is left as far as the buildup, and then we're prepared for a great wash. As you can see, I'm rubbing my fingers through her hair. This step is important because it's good for detangling and preparing it for wash.
I go get that. Mama, big one, big. Mama, pink one.
These are some of the products that I'm currently using, which is the Aussie's Miracle Moist. I have their shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and I also have some olive oil. Now that we've detangled, it's time to wash. I first gently start by just rinsing her hair through water. You want to make sure the hair is really wet. Get out all that dirt and grit. I usually put a towel down just for extra comfort. And I just go through and rub my fingers through and just make sure that her hair is being rinsed. This is the rinsing stage. So we're rinsing out all of the buildup before we apply the shampoo. Again, I am currently using the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo. I'm using this gentle sulfate-free shampoo that cleanses out without stripping her curls. I'm applying it directly to her hair and massaging it with my fingertips, not my nails. This helps stimulate the scalp and remove buildup. And let's not forget those ends. We want to make sure we're running that shampoo through those ends. A lot of times we forget our ends, so you want to make sure that you're letting the shampoo touch the end of the hair as well. Then I go ahead and rinse the hair thoroughly while gently smoothing the shampoo down the length of her hair. I repeat this maybe once or twice. It just depends on how dirty her hair is. Usually one pass of shampoo is good for me, unless we've been to the beach and she has sand in her hair. But usually one shampoo wash is good enough to make sure everything is nice and clean. Notice I did not use any deep conditioning or conditioner in her hair because I'm going to be adding some leave-in conditioner as well. So after rinsing out the shampoo, her curls are feeling soft, bouncy, and now it's time to moisturize. I follow up with the lock method, the leave-in conditioner, oil, and cream, which is the braiding style that I use on her hair. First, I apply the leave-in conditioner, the spray, and then I actually apply some actual leave-in conditioner paste as well. And this helps with moisturizing her hair and giving her hair that extra moisture that it needs. Finally, I go in with the oil as well. The oil kind of helps lock everything in place. And this helps keeps her hair dry, hydrated, defined, frizz-free for the days ahead. My kids' hair is not really, they don't have really dry hair. So I don't struggle with keeping moisture in their hair, and I think it's because of the lock method. For my cream and my grip glaze, I'm going in with the curl piece braiding and styling grip glaze to help as far as gripping her braids. For today's style, I'm going with a cute, simple braided up ponytail. And I'm going to be adding some beads at the end. This will be perfect for school, and this will be perfect for her to actually play. Her hair is long, and sometimes she doesn't like all of her hair in her face, so I have to do styles that are not a lot. So I guess since she has long hair, she doesn't like a lot of hair on her. So I have to do a lot of braiding styles to help with that. So I pour her hair into these neat sections using a comb, and I apply a little of this braiding grip glaze to keep the parts clean and sleek. Then I secure each section with a rubber band, making sure it's not too tight. Comfort always comes first. Once I have them secured, I'll go ahead and use my brush, and I'll go ahead and smooth it down, and I'll go ahead and braid it all the way down to the ends, and I'll be adding beads at the end. If you have made it this far, let me know in the comments what are your go-to styles. I usually don't have styles in mind when I do my kids' hair. I kind of just grab the comb and I just start parting and going with the wind. This is not the perfect hairstyle for my kids. My kids have naturally curly hair, so I'm still getting used to being a girl mom, trying to do her hair. And sometimes I don't know the styles that I'm going to do, and sometimes I do know the styles that I'm going to do. But most of the times I'm just freestyling it, and I'm just kind of seeing how it's going to be. Most of their hair all the time looks good because they have a good grade of hair. So yeah, let me know in the comments what are your go-to styles, and drop a heart if you've made it this far. my time with this step on braiding her hair up into a ponytail. I make sure the braids are neat, smooth, and not too tight. I begin at the back and work my way up to the crown, creating even, clean parts for each braid. I like to use a little of the braiding styling grip glaze to help sleek and gives it a nice hold. As I'm braiding, I'm keeping the tension consistent, not too loose, not too tight. I always remind myself that tight braids might look good at first, but they can cause breakage or discomfort later. We definitely don't want that. Healthy hair comes first. To keep her comfortable, sometimes I allow her to watch TV or to play with her tablet. I make sure to check in with her, especially when I get closer to the edges, just to kind of let her know that, hey, I only have 2 more to do. And then I'll allow her to be a part of, the hairstyling as well. I'm so proud of her. Overall, she does a pretty good job with sitting still to get her hair done. Like I said, I usually don't do small braids. I usually do like medium-sized braids, since I will be taking this down within 2 weeks. But she does so good with sitting down and getting her hair done. I am so proud of her. And now I'm going to be pulling this section up into a ponytail. Once this ponytail was secured, I began creating the medium-sized braids all the way down. Braided ponytails are great for us because, like I said once before, she's always had long hair and sometimes her hair gets on her nerves. So I try to pull her hair up or back as much as I can, so that she doesn't have to worry about that hair being in her face or on her shoulders or on her back. So braided ponytails are great for us. It gives a great and a pretty protective style, but it's quicker and it's basically very versatile. Sometimes I'm able to braid the braids, like braid it up into a ponytail and take it down, and then it's like a crinkly ponytail. But I like to pull it up, I braid it in one, and then I wrap it around like a bun. As I braid it, I keep in mind not to braid it too tight to the scalp. It's important to remember that the goal is always happy head and healthy hair. So I don't braid tight, I normally braid loose. As you can see, I am a loose braider. As you can see, this style was actually a little bit tedious. I had to section it off just so that I can get my braids to go loop-de-loop. This style is fun for me. I do have a son, and I always do this styling braid on him all the time. I kind of give him a few designs as he is a boy. So I do different stuff with his hair too. I don't just do straight to the back. So I have had my experience with my son, and sometimes I use those styles and experiences on my daughter as well. Now this is the braided bun, what I was talking about earlier. I like to braid this into one and then I'll twirl it around and make a bun. This keeps some of her hair up and some of it out of her way. And now that we have a braided ponytail and we have everything in our bun, let's get ready for the fun parts with adding the beads. Now let's add some personality with the beads. I let her pick out the color she wants today. I love involving her in this part. It makes her feel confident and creative.
Which beads do you want?
That.
You want these?
I like the big one.
Okay.
I use a beater tool to slide the beads on and secure them with a small rubber band at the end. Beads are not only cute, but they also protect the ends of the hair from damage. It's the perfect finishing touch to this simple, playful style. I like to add beads. I don't really use braids a lot. She's in her bead era. And so I kind of, I'm rolling with it, y'all. I'm being a girl mom, and I'm just rolling with the wind when it comes to these beads.
Mom, I like this.
This is not my first time putting on beads. She has been wearing beads for about a year now, but we're just getting into different styles as far as bead size.
Put that one. Alright, put the next one.
This?
Alright, now do the last one, people. Alright, good job.
Y'all, this is my favorite part of being a girl mom. I love that she is wanting to help me do her hair. This just gives me that energy that she's going to be great at doing her own hair one day. And I just love all the helpful things that she's trying to do. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you can be notified when we upload new videos. In today's video, we did a full wash day and style routine. Her curls are clean, moisturized, and styled, and ready for the week ahead. The 2 weeks ahead at that. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Love Your Curls TV for more natural hair care routines and inspirations. Let me know in the comments what styles you're loving right now, or what would you like to see next. Until next time, healthy hair equals happy curls. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Okay, so thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.